Well, it's been another week. Where am I this week? Well, this time it is September 25th, 2017, and it's 2:20 in the morning again. So I had a whole bunch of homework to do. I'm not sure it's all right, but I've put something down for everything. I've got a bunch of homework due this coming week, but we'll get there. So last week I had a whole lot going on. On Monday, I took Chico to the vet to get his nails trimmed in addition to going to class. And at the end of the visit, they surprised me by jacking the price up almost double. They claimed he wasn't a regular patient anymore because he hadn't been in for a wellness check. It's like, but still, a nail trim with like anyone is normally $15, not $30. So we probably won't be using them anymore. Just as well. Then, on the way home, Chico and I went to the park and we got to visit with a few ducks that Chico was not interested in talking to, but as somebody pointed out, the ducks were bigger than him and he might have been a little bit scared of them. Then, on Wednesday, I got my car inspected and got an oil change and an alignment, and it passed inspection, but only just barely. My tires are almost completely worn out, the front tires are, so I'm going to have to get those replaced within the next year for sure. And then, this past weekend, Thursday, I went to visit my mother. That was the beginning of my weekend trip. On Friday morning, I did some job search kind of stuff at the job hunting center place that I go sometimes to try to help me find work. But it's been kind of hit and miss, but I have a checklist of things I can work on. Then I also spent some time with my mother. We went shopping at Walmart. She kept wanting to spend money on me and I kept having to not let her. She wanted to buy me a laptop, but I don't need a laptop. I did need a memory extension for my Kindle, so I let her buy that, but that was like $15. A laptop was $200. And we went out for dinner, so we had a nice steak dinner, and after that steak dinner I got some of my homework done that was due on Monday. Then, on Saturday, I spent the morning again hanging out with my mother. Remember, my aunt passed away a week or two ago, and I think my mother needed some attention and just, some family and support, because it's hard to lose a family member. So I spent some time just kind of being there. We went out for breakfast and then I helped her hang up a bunch of paintings. I didn't think it was a big deal, but she did. So that's what really counts. And then on Saturday, I went to hang out with my friend Sarah, and we went to the Magic Prerelease, and I won again. So I came home with 6 boosters, 6 booster packs of the new set Ixalan, where it's dinosaurs and it looks a little bit like Spanish conquistadors if the Aztecs had been riding dinosaurs, and there's some merfolk in there somewhere, and who cares, it's fun. But it was a good time. I had a ridiculous pre-release card. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I had the Planeswalker who spits out dinosaurs, so I had free 3/3 dinosaurs every turn, and I also had the option to kill some random creatures if I needed to. So that went very well. But I only got a little bit of homework done over that trip, which I probably should have spent more time working on homework. I had done problem 1 I had almost completely finished, which I realized when I got back here and finished it up. And problem 2 I finished over the weekend, but problem 3, I'm not completely sure how I was supposed to do that. I did my best with it and got my fingers crossed that I don't know. I want to say there must have been a integration table identity that I was supposed to use, but the only one that seemed like it would most closely apply had an inverse tangent in it, and that didn't seem quite right, and it also didn't seem to apply, because if you're integrating with respect to u and you have u squared, it wouldn't apply when you're working with a fourth order polynomial or even a fourth order term. So I'm just kind of curious how he got a solution for that one at all. But I'll have to see the solution for it, because there is a test coming up on the 11th of October, so I'll have to be on the ball with that. I've also got a 7-page assignment that's due Tuesday, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then I have another little 3-question problem test homework thing that I'm doing for Wednesday. And of course I also have other homework that is coming up, so I'm probably not going to have a life again for a little while, but it was nice to take a little break.